What's going on, everyone? Talen here, and welcome to another character showcase video. So we're going to be showcasing a beta ray build today. I haven't actually used him since getting the uniform, so I was like, you know what? We need to make another video on him. So we have him at level 80 here, and we went ahead and, well, I don't remember if I added any gear to him or if this is what I already had on him before he got this new uniform, but we do have some Urus on him. We have his skills at 6 here. We don't have any type enhancement. We have just a stage 6 for Power of Angry Hulk. We have no artifact, and I did go ahead and upgrade this to a CTP of Judgment, or actually I don't even remember if I already had one on him. I think I added the CTP of Judgment. I can't even remember, but he does have a CTP of Judgment, and we have his uniform up to Mythic. And if we take a look at the stats here, we have, well, everything maxed out that we need. We got our attack speed, our crit rate, crit damage, ignore defense, and skill cooldown. So he is pretty much good to go. So let's just go ahead and hop in and see how strong Beta Ray Bill is at level 80. Alright, so here we are over at Kang, stage 9. We're going to be using the same team that I always use for my showcases, but of course you can do a better team for Beta Ray Bill because he has his own self-buffing leadership, so we could add a second support there if we wanted to, but I like to keep it consistent, so let's go ahead and use the same team here, and we're going to be using Dodge Ignore Strikers, but again, at level 80, he doesn't really need the Dodge Ignore Strikers. This is just for me and my showcases to try to keep things consistent, so you can still get a little bit more out of him. All right, so let's see here. Okay. That seemed like a nice burst, yeah, a nice burst of damage with the awakening skill. With the awakening skill there, that was a one-turn phase change, so that's pretty nice. Oh, I think I did that backwards. It doesn't really matter that much whether you do 4-3-5 or 3-4-5. I think it's, what does the 4 have, like, damage immunity, so that's the main reason why you want to use that first. Avoid the blade twisters. Yeah, I mean, he's just blitzing through this. His damage is looking really good. Beta Ray Bill is hitting like a truck. Let's go ahead and move over to Null and see what stage we can try him out on there. So let's set that up. Okay, so realized I need to unlock some more stages in Null here. Because pretty much like under 50, there's no stage to run him. We gotta go all the way down to 24. And this is probably not even going to really matter because he should just one-turn everything, I would think, based off his damage against Kang. Because that was quite impressive, so he definitely has some really, really high PvE damage. Because we could just pop, pop, pop. Oh, it didn't one turn there. That's kind of surprising, because I was really, really expecting that to just basically one turn. Hey, oh, I hate those things. There we go. But, I mean, second rotation, more than enough there, less than 30 seconds to get him off the throne. Yeah, I mean, pretty much to be expected. I would expect him to do a lot higher stage here. He should be able to do like a stage 60, 70, probably easily. Oh, I didn't need to use the awakening skill there. Yeah, so he is very strong here for War Boss Legend. I have no doubt that he's going to be a top tier DPS for War Boss Legend. So now I just want to try him out against Dormammu. Kind of curious to see if he can solo Dormammu, how much damage he'll do to Dormammu. So let's go ahead and find out. Alright, so we're going to be using the same team that I always use for my testing here, which is going to be Athena and Shuri. And now we get to see what he's going to do against Dormammu. We are type neutral. Well, we're always going to be type neutral because we are universal type, but Dormammu is combat type today. So let's see what kind of damage we do here. Okay, really nice. Yeah, God, he does a lot of damage. I guess we can see how squishy he is. That Flame Burst, that did most of his health, didn't it? Or like half his health, and we didn't even get knocked back with it. This will probably just finish him off, won't it? I could have just saved that for the next phase. Yeah, less than a minute. That is really, really fast. Well, at least compared to my other characters and my account power level. I mean, if you have better cards than me or a better build, then of course your mileage may vary. But for me, this is top tier damage for my account. Okay, that was a bar and a half, I think. Which again is really, really nice. You might even be getting close to 2 bars. Because just doing a single bar here, when I'm in solo at least, is more than enough damage to be able to take on Dormammu in a group. Or it's enough damage to do a third of his HP within the time limit, so of course you still need to have somewhat competent teammates, but with the damage he's putting out here, I'm pretty sure Beta Rebel can just kind of solo carry. I mean, like, I could have 2 others with me and I shouldn't have much issue. He'll probably take, I don't know, what, he'll take like 6 minutes or something to clear it. 5 minutes, I would say, if I'm doing close to 90% of the damage. Or maybe 80 to 90% of the damage. Alright, how much damage does this do? Yeah, so he is kind of squishy because we didn't get pushed back there, because I think he has guard break immunity, like, naturally or something. Because normally he would get pushed back there, because we definitely didn't have invincibility up, so we must have some naturally. And if we did get pushed back with that, it definitely looks like he'd get 1 shot, so do need to keep that in mind, that you do need to be a little careful with the playstyle here, because, like, see, if I just stand here. Oh wait, he has that heal when he goes below, what, 40% HP or something like that. So actually that can save him, but that's only once in a fight. Yeah, I mean, he's looking really good. I really like his damage, so I am impressed with Beta Ray build. Definitely happy to have that judgment on him, which I don't remember again if I put that on after the uniform or before the uniform, because I think I was using him quite a bit when he first came out, so I probably, yeah, see, just 1 blast right there is enough to kill him, so definitely need to pay attention to that when you're fighting Dormammu. But the upside is you get a ton of damage, so definitely a nice trade-off, I would say. Because he's not like super squishy, because it's he's got his invincibility, he's got some guard break immunity there, so definitely tools to get around that. But yeah, where is he? There he is. So that is going to be Beta Ray build. Pretty short kind of showcase here, just because we pretty much saw what we need to see right away, because he just did so much damage that I could confidently say that he is one of the top, I don't know, 5 characters on my roster in terms of DPS. I would say I haven't really put out like or looked at the damage or all my characters close enough to say, you know, who's going to be 1 through 5 there and how close the gap is between them. I know right now that my number 1 DPS is definitely Captain Marvel. He definitely cannot keep up with her DPS, but I would say he's probably like 3rd or something like that. What, behind like Jean Grey and I don't know who else is on my team that's really doing some DPS right now. Can't think of them. I don't actually have a ton of really high DPSs. Rogue actually does really good DPS once you get her full team set up. Hela does okay, but she definitely can't compete. Yeah, Luna is okay as well. So he might be like number 3 on my roster right now. Interesting. So definitely a very strong option for tier 4 if you're looking to tier 4 character. I definitely think he should be able to take on Black Swan without any issues. Right now I've only really tried the characters that I have, so I can't really say who's, you know, going to be super good for Black Swan in the late stages, but for me all these characters can clear it. So Rogue, Hela, Moon Knight, Luna, Blue Dragon, Jean Grey, and Captain Marvel. So all of my tier 4s can beat Black Swan. So any of those options, if you're looking for one, can work. And again, he has his own self-buffing leadership, which is actually really good because you can only take tier 4s in against Black Swan. So having a character that gives his own leadership to himself is a big help. So you don't have to rank up a character like I did for Hela. I actually specifically ranked up Hela only for her leadership and not necessarily for her strength. She is strong though, and I do have a rage on her. So she's definitely capable of doing damage on her own, but I ranked her up originally for her leadership for Black Swan. But anyway, this is supposed to be about beta ray build. Got off on a tangent here. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. And of course I will catch you in the next one.